FOOS. Yep.
Mark, you're the person.
Mark. Yep.
Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Just let me know and I'll do the whole spelling and all that stuff.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yes. Good. Yeah, whenever you're ready, sir.
All right. Lieutenant Mark Foos, MARK FOOS.
All right. Describe what happened.
Okay. At 21:38 hours, officers were dispatched to 1724 East Battlefield to the Downing Street Poorhouse, reference to a check a person call. Had reports of a highly intoxicated subject in the parking lot causing a disturbance. Prior to officers arriving on scene, witness information said the suspect left his vehicle and ran eastbound through the parking lot towards the backside or the south of Barnes and Nobles. So officers arrived, began checking the area, at which time they contacted the suspect on the east side of the building. During the information received prior was that the suspect was possibly armed. As officers contacted the suspect on the east side of the building, exchange of gunfire occurred, at which point one officer with the Parks Department was wounded in exchange of gunfire. Two officers from the Springfield Police Department returned fire and ultimately shooting and wounding the suspect, who was pronounced dead on scene.
Why was there a parks officer training?
The parks officers, they patrol the area, and when he heard the call for service come out, a lot of times they'll hear Springfield police officers responding, and if they're close by passing through, they'll stop by to assist. So he was just stopping by to see if they needed any assistance.
Do you know his condition?
He's in, what we have right now is the injuries are non-life threatening, and we are still waiting on updates. Last we heard that he was stable, but non-life threatening this time is the last update we have.
We heard that some of the restaurants and things were put on lockdown and stuff.
Correct. And that's just a precaution just to make sure that while the investigation is ongoing, or especially immediately after the incident occurs, just for the safety of those around in the general community.
Did police go inside of any of the businesses?
Yes, officers, once the scene was secure, they went and they checked with the businesses just to make sure that there was no other wounded or injured or parties, and also to contact to see if anybody witnessed the incident to further the investigation.
Now I see that Glenstone is blocked off here. Anywhere, do we know how long that's going to be blocked off?
Unfortunately, I don't have a time frame for you. Glenstone will be blocked off north and southbound in between Battlefield and Montclair until the scene is processed.
About how many officers responded?
Several. I don't have an exact number, but when a call like this comes out and for shots fired, especially when officers are involved, basically it's everybody who's available will respond to the scene. Once they arrive, whenever supervisors or the duty commanders arrive, we'll of course put those officers back in service that aren't needed for containment or to further the investigation.
The Springfield officers that were involved, do you know if they had body cameras?
Yes. All our officers are patroller issued body cameras, and they were operational at the time.
And I know it's early, but at this point, do you know if any surveillance footage in the area might be helpful?
Any surveillance would be helpful to piece together exactly what occurred. I don't know as far as which businesses at this time have video or audio surveillance.
You may have already said this in this, and I apologize if that's the case. Is this truck over here, is that the truck involved?
The one in the parking lot directly behind me? Yeah, that was the suspect vehicle.
So he went to his vehicle after he exited the restaurant, and then proceeded to go south behind the Barnes and Noble to do something.
Right, either to leave the scene or knowing that officers were en route to avoid contact with the officers. Yeah, I mean, that's only speculation.
Do you know more specifically what was happening in the restaurant that prompted the...
Only thing at this point, all we know is that disturbance occurred, and which led them to call the police to help resolve the matter.
Do we know an age for the suspect?
At this time, I do not.
It was the Olive Garden.
Which one?
The Olive Garden was the restaurant that we're talking about, right?
No, the pub house, the poorhouse right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Downing Street.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
And I guess at this point, no identity, post up next to Kim, or seems not been notified yet.
No, sir. It's too early on investigation at this point.
What's the other questions?
I think I'm good.
And of course, the department PI will be putting out a full media release at a later time. So.
Thank you, Santa.
Yep.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Okay.